Are you thinking of retiring in a place where every single day feels like a vacation? Imagine waking up to perfect weather, breathtaking scenery, and a lifestyle that's as active or relaxing as you choose. If that sounds like you want that in your future, then San Diego County might be the perfect fit for you. And whether you're drawn to the charm of a coastal town, or maybe you want the luxury of an upscale community, or even the tranquility of a countryside retreat, this video is going to help you find your perfect fit. And I don't care if your budget is below $1 million, around $1 million, or going well up to $2 to $3 million. We are going to have some amazing options, and I'm even going to cover some key housing insights, including what the cost of living is and what makes these areas perfect for retirees. Let's find out. By the way, my name is Nick, and you guys are reaching out all the time, and we love helping you out. So if you're thinking about making a move in or around San Diego, just shoot us a text, shoot us an email, or just straight up give us a call so we can help you save a ton of time and help you with your real estate goals right here in good old San Diego. Now, I just want to jump straight into this. So let's get into number one, which is going to be Carlsbad. And this area is going to resonate very well with my people that just love the beach vibe. Carlsbad's going to offer a very relaxed coastal vibe with a ton of great amenities, has a lot of natural beauty over here, a very vibrant community, and it's really ideal for retirees just seeking a very active yet relaxed lifestyle. And I know a lot of you guys that are retiring are looking for those cooler, mild climates. Carlsbad is going to be exactly that. You get some really nice ocean breezes throughout the year, and I swear from spring, summer, and even most of fall, it's literally always in the low to mid 70s. Sometimes it can get a little bit warmer, in the summertime, but overall it's very perfect weather. And when it comes to the accessibility, if you're looking for shopping plazas and grocery stores and all that to be really close by, it's very convenient here. You're always going to be 5-10 minutes away from a big shopping center with a ton of great choices, whether, depending on what you're looking for. And if you're looking for walkability, more in specific, I would say downtown or Carlsbad Village is going to be amazing. This is going to be where all of your trendy cafes are, really nice newer restaurants that are up and coming. You have a lot going on over here, especially if you're in that phase of life where you still want to get out there, explore, meet your friends and go do stuff. This is going to be amazing. And when it comes to activities and just things to do outdoors, you have an abundance of activities, from kayaking in the lagoon or the ocean to stand-up paddleboarding, or if you like golfing, you have a few golf courses as well that are just very manicured and clean. Not to mention the beaches here. Carlsbad beaches are some of the best. I live up in Oceanside, and we go to Carlsbad beaches literally all throughout the summer. They're absolutely gorgeous. And getting outside on these trails, you have some really gorgeous scenic ones like the Bataquitos Lagoon. You're gonna have Calavera Hills. You have some absolutely great areas to get outside and go explore. And even when it comes to parks and green spaces, you have a ton of that here, whether you want to go to the dog park and, take your four-legged friend and go meet some other four-legged friends. You have some great ones like Alga Norte. You also have Poinsettia Park, or if you're into pickleball or even tennis, check out Poinsettia Park. This is great, especially if you want to go meet some new people or just get out there and get better at either of these sports. That is going to be a great location. Or even if you're looking to join a club and get a membership, I'm hearing a lot of people reach out and ask about this. Where can they get memberships in North County? Carlsbad is going to be great because you do have the Aviara, or I should say the Hyatt Aviara over there, where you can have unlimited pickleball, you can do spa, they have a pool, they have tennis courts, they have a golf course too, amazing golf course. This is going to be something to check out, along with the La Costa Resort, which is the Omni. You can do the same thing over there. Now, if all this sounds pretty nice and you're looking to buy a home here, the median home value in Carlsbad is at about $1.6 million, while the median days on market is at about 33 days. Now, realistically, if you do want to find a single family or detached home, you're going to need to bring at least around 1.2, maybe $1.3 million to have any options. You can find smaller condos or townhomes, right around or below $1 million, but you have a huge variety. When it comes to the housing styles over here, it's really nice. You have that very clean, consistent master plan feel in a lot of these areas like Bresci Ranch. You have Aviara. You also have some really nice, townhome areas if you want to be close to the walkability over there in Carlsbad Village, where you just walk out and you can go grab a coffee. You're going to have options like that all over the place, or even oceanfront properties if you really want some really great views. Number two is Rancho Bernardo. Now, this is going to be an area that's very well known for its active 55 and up communities, along with its very serene surroundings. And one thing you're going to want to know, this is going to be a little bit more on the east side of San Diego County. It's right there off of Interstate 15. So the temperatures can get a little bit warmer over here. It's very nice in the winter time, but as you start to get to summer, you know, it will get warmer. If it's, let's say it's a hot day in Carlsbad, it's high 70s. Chances are it's probably mid 80s over there in Rancho Bernardo, so something to pay attention to. Now, if you are looking to be in a 55 and up community, this is gonna be a great location to look at because you have some really popular ones like Oaks North over here. You're also going to have Seven Oaks, and these communities really do offer a range of amenities, which is really nice. You're gonna have swimming pools, you're gonna have fitness center, hobby workshops, social clubs, and you even have the Rancho Bernardo Community Center where you have all of this stuff as well. So it's really great if you want to get out there and meet people super easily. But it really is a close-knit community with clubs, events, and activities that are really tailored for active retirees, which is awesome. And if you're into golfing, you have some really clean and manicured golf courses out here like Oaks North, Bernardo Heights. And even if you're not into golfing, no worries. You have a very scenic area out here with some great trail access, whether you want to hike around Lake Hodges, which is absolutely gorgeous. So it's great for just outdoor enthusiasts in general. And I do want to mention that Rancho Bernardo is going to be a lot quieter than a lot of these other areas that we do talk about on this list. It's a lot more tranquil. There's not a lot of nightlife going on. Yes, you do have a lot of convenience getting to shopping centers and dining and all that stuff, but not a lot of nightlife. But there is something really cool out here called the Bernardo Winery, and they are always holding events over here. It's super cool. You got like a coffee shop, it's a winery, they got cute little boutique stuff, so they always have stuff going on over here, which people seem to really like. Now, the median home price in Rancho Bernardo is at about $875,000, while the median days on market sits at about 19 days currently. And this area is great because you do have some great affordability. You can find condos and townhomes slightly below that median price, and you can also find some really nice detached homes right around $1 million, going well up to 1.4, even up to $2 million, depending on what you're really looking for. But overall, you are going to have a ton of single stories out here, which is great. And I've been finding that a lot of the homes, they're not too big, right? They're not 2,000 or 3,000 square feet, which a lot of San Diego can be sometimes. So you can find those smaller homes, whether it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, or something around 1,200, 1,800 square feet, you're gonna have plenty of options. And if you guys are getting any value from this video, it'd mean the absolute world to us if you go down there and hit that like button. And of course, if you have any questions on these areas or anything else here in San Diego, we would love to be your real estate resource of choice. Feel free to reach out. Next up, we have La Jolla, which this is gonna be known as the jewel of San Diego, and it's really gonna be that premier destination over here, especially if you're looking for luxury and upscale. You're gonna have a ton of natural beauty, a very vibrant lifestyle with some really nice amenities. You got world-class healthcare and a stunning view, especially if you're looking for that in your next home. You're gonna have some amazing views. But the healthcare is a huge draw for a lot of people, especially here in San Diego. You have some world-class stuff just right in your backyard. You're gonna have Scripps, La Jolla Hospital. You're also gonna have the UCSD health system, and you're just really close to a lot of other providers. Now, La Jolla is going to offer that relaxed beach vibe that a lot of us like. It has more of like a luxury experience over here, and you have some really good dining options. If you're looking for good food, this is where some of San Diego's best restaurants are just right here in La Jolla. Whether you want something really fancy or upscale, you got a couple Michelin options, and you even do have some very nice casual options. I can't help but always stop at the El Pescador Fish Market when I'm down here. Really good food. You can even just go up to the counter and order some fish to go bring it home and cook it up there. And the shopping and the convenience is literally off the chain over here. So many good options kind of all over the place in La Jolla, but specifically if you want just your day-to-day stuff like Nordstrom Rack or a Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, you're gonna have options for that right here in La Jolla. But you also have your higher end shopping, which is great over there on Girard Avenue or Prospect Street. You have a ton of really good cafes over there with some retail shopping, so you can go literally shop till you drop. Or even if you're an art lover, you're gonna have some really amazing art galleries over here. You're even gonna have the Museum of Contemporary Art, which they're always switching out exhibits over here if you like to go check that stuff out. And if you're into theater, you also have the La Jolla Playhouse as well if you want to go check that out. Now, if you're feeling La Jolla, you better bring a bigger checkbook over here because the median home price is right at about $2.3 million, while the average days on market sits at about 31 days. And you are going to have so many different options for housing over here, especially if you have a bigger budget, you know, $3, $4, $5 million. You are going to have some insane options, especially if you want views. But even if you're on that lower end and you want a condo or a townhome, you're gonna have options below $1 million. If you wanna be closer to the beach and that walkability, bring well upwards of $1 million. But you do have some flexibility with pricing over here depending on what you're looking for. And with the walkability, if you wanna have that walkability, look in areas like Bird Rock. Village of La Jolla is also going to be great, and La Jolla Shores. These are going to be very walkable communities where you can walk out your front door and go hit those coffee shops and restaurants. Number 4 is Fallbrook. Now, this area is going to be completely different than anything else we've talked about because this is going to be one of your most countryside feeling place. It's very serene with these gorgeous rolling hills all over the place, and it's overall just very peaceful. Now, something really cool about Fallbrook is the location. You're only about 45 minutes away from the ocean right here, but you literally don't feel like you're anywhere near it. It's very peaceful back here. You have some gorgeous scenery just throughout. You got big rolling hills and some huge views, not to mention the avocado groves and orchards out here are just jaw-dropping, and they're all over the place. So with it being a little bit inland, it's gonna have a little bit more of like a Mediterranean style climate up here, so it can get a bit warmer. And there's in the summer months, I'd say mid 80s, sometimes it can get to 90s depending on where you're at in Fallbrook. So you're gonna have those warmer temperatures. And I did mention you have a slower pace of life over here, meaning, even the downtown area, it's pretty small. It's very cute over here, brick buildings, with some cute mom and pop shop boutiques, and along with, good restaurants and things like that. But it's not a very crazy place with all this nightlife and things to do happening. But you do have some great outdoor activities if you like to get out there and go hiking. Santa Margarita Trail, you're gonna have a few preserves which are gorgeous. They're never gonna build on those, so you just have trails and stuff like that. And if you're into wineries, this kind of is our wine country over here in North County, San Diego. It's gorgeous, and you have a few well-known wineries, some smaller ones as well. Or if you want to go to Temecula, which is not far, you just hop on the I-15, you'll have a ton of wineries over there. And also, if you value having fresh produce, farm to table stuff, this is going to be a great location. I'd say the biggest draw is going to be the affordable semi-rural housing out here. You have some really gorgeous homes with rolling views. You're going to have guest homes, you're going to have gardens, bigger lots, all that fun stuff is going to be right here in Fallbrook. So the median home value is at about $820,000, while the median days on market is about 56 days. So it is a little bit more affordable out here, but if you really want that bigger lot with a guest house and a pool, you definitely want to look in Fallbrook because you have some gorgeous homes, but prices will really start to get, you'll have better options starting at about 1.2 going well up to $2 million. You're going to have some really amazing options out here. You have gated communities. You're going to have some very semi-rural living like I already mentioned, and just a different type of property out here. Next up, we have Oceanside. Now, this area is going to offer the perfect blend of coastal charm, affordability, and active living, making it a fantastic choice for people looking to retire because it has a very relaxed yet engaging lifestyle with there just always being things to do. Oceanside is going to also have that very good coastal climate with year-round temperatures that are near perfect, and you can just get outside and do more, whether it be biking, golfing, kayaking, or just chilling near the beach for the most part. There really is just a ton of endless beauty over here and relaxation. There's just something about living, close to the beach or at the coast. You have the Oceanside Pier over here. You have the harbor. Maybe you want to get a boat or you have a boat, you can park it in the slip over here. There's just a ton of cool beach life over here. And not to mention when it comes to the restaurants and that type of stuff, there's just miles of that over here, and it's growing and expanding every single day. You have a ton of very well-known chefs that are opening up restaurants up here. You have some really good cafes along with thrift shopping. I mean, there's a ton of cute things and just amazing opportunities to get out there and go do fun stuff. There's also some really fun markets that happen literally every single day. You have on Thursday nights, you have the Sunset Market, which is a ton of food vendors all night. You have desserts, you have food that's not so good for you, some healthy choices. You have a ton of stuff going on right there every Thursday night. And even in the daytime on Thursday, you have the farmers market. If you want some local produce or just some cool local vendors, you're gonna have options there. And then every Sunday, I don't think a lot of people know about this one yet, is the fish market. And this is where local fishermen literally pull up with today's catch or yesterday's catch. It's all fresh, it's all filleted, it's ready to go. You can get everything from lobster, if it's lobster season, or mahi, yellowtail, whatever they caught, you can get fresh right there. Oceanside's also going to be another area where if you're looking for an active 55 and up community, look in Oceanside, because you have some of the best options, I think, are going to be Ocean Hills Country Club. This place is amazing. It's 24-hour gate guarded, really amazing homes in this community, along with a golf course. You're going to have pickleball, you're going to have swimming pools. You have a ton of amenities, which is great. You can meet people super easily, and you also have some other 55 and ups that don't break the budget, like Oceana. Now, the median price for a home here in Oceanside is at about $815,000, while the median days on market is at about 30 days. And again, you're going to have everything from very affordable options well below the median price to some really high-end options out there going well above $2, $3, $4 million if you want to be right there on the ocean. So some really amazing options here in Oceanside. Definitely a place that a lot of people don't seem to look in. Definitely want to be looking over here. So there you have it. Those are some of the top places to retire here in San Diego. And obviously that was a list that we compiled after helping dozens and dozens of people retire here in San Diego. We absolutely love helping people figure out what the next chapter might look like for them or where it should be, and just give those recommendations to really dial you into the right area. So make sure you guys are reaching out, because maybe we have a recommendation that wasn't on this list and we'd love to share it with you. It just takes a conversation to really figure out what you're looking for and kind of what your next chapter of life is really looking for. So feel free to reach out. We'd love to be your real estate resource of choice here in San Diego County. All of our information is right there down below, and I have a couple other videos right here that might be helpful as well. I'll see you there.